Well, we get involved because it's one of the biggest sporting events in the country. But the main reason why we get involved is that cancer, and especially breast cancer, influences so many families in this country and so many women. And our business is all about taking care of those risks. And we cover breast cancer. And we need to show our hearts. It's not about money only. It's about showing our heart that we do care for these women who goes through this terrible illness.
I'm extremely proud to be wearing the first pink jackets. I think it's extremely overwhelming for me because more than 32,000 people packed into a stadium to stand together, not only for our Proteas, but I think as a nation, for all those who have been touched by cancer. So if it wasn't for us doing what we do, what's going to happen to the women of our country?
Every single South African can relate to the message now. And every single South African are beginning to say, but why is it only in Gauteng? When are we getting our own Pink Day? Because now they are beginning to link the message, because each one of us have a relative that had breast cancer or any form of cancer. So the word cancer in general is beginning to hit home. So yes, South Africa is beginning to say, what little contribution can I make? And that is an important contribution each one of us can make.
It is important again to have organizations like PinkDrive raising awareness and making sure that they contribute and they continue working with various stakeholders, not them alone. And I would like to see PinkDrive working with all private sector companies in raising awareness, but also making sure that our own people and ordinary people on the ground understands the implications of cancers in their life.
There's a number of our other sponsorships where we actually partner with PinkDrive as well. It's a cause that sits close to our hearts, and it just became such a natural fit for us to also then be involved in what is now known as the Momentum Pink ODI. It's always been a good one for the Proteas. They always win on this match, so let's hope they can do it one more time. But of course the main reasoning is to raise funds for PinkDrive, and it's to create an awareness. I think it's about being proactive around this awareness and getting more people, and this is a real battle.
We're obviously very pleased to have been involved with this initiative right from inception. This is the fifth year of it, and it's become our premier event of the year. Premier event for two reasons. One, the spectators and all our fans from Joburg come in here in their numbers, and they have a lot of fun, and it becomes an unbelievable experience to be at the Bidvest Wanderers on Pink Day. Secondly, I think the cause of the fundraising efforts is what we also support 100%.
You know, the taxi industry is perceived to be violent or this kind of people, and PinkDrive have proven a lot of people wrong. And really appreciate the relationship, and all we need to do is just to take it to the next level.
To play a game of cricket and raise awareness for breast cancer is amazing, and not just breast cancer, you know, in all forms. You know, it's something really close to our hearts, and you know, our sponsors have really jumped on board. The players really love playing in pink. You know, the PinkDrive has obviously been massive, you know, in detecting cancer. So I think it's a fitting event on World Cancer Day to kind of raise the awareness.
Imagine you spend your adult life as a woman having to feel for lumps every single day, every month, and imagine the anxiety you have when you actually do find something. The sad reality is that it's pretty much all that we can do in terms of the fight against breast cancer is early detection, making sure that if you find something, you go and seek help. As a man, there's not much else we can do other than spreading that message to everybody who cares to hear.
PinkDrive, it's the first South African mammogram unit that actually goes out to the rural areas to assist women and actually get that early detection. Because I think it's great that you actually do that.
What's great about this initiative with PinkDrive is we give back in a fun way. And even if you're here or not, the whole country wants to be in pink and wants to support breast cancer awareness. So I think it's a win-win situation for everybody.
It's so important that we take cognizance of the fact and cognizance of these things and really make people aware. And what is so fascinating when you walk into the ground here and just seeing people dressed in pink and everybody, all shapes and sizes, and it's really just phenomenal what people can do when you get people to rally together.
There's so much international cricket played these days, and I'm going to talk about the players initially, but I guess you can put us commentators in that role as well, that we're travelling over the place, playing games, commentating on games, whatever. But the players, they know this is not just a normal game. It's a special game. It's a full house at the Wanderers. It's so much atmosphere that the public get right behind it as well. Everyone's totally aware of the fact that it's for a great cause and awareness of breast cancer and education of breast cancer, importantly.
We're now getting sold out a week before the game, and it's amazing the camaraderie from fans all coming together, uniting for this cause, and the players embracing it as well. I mean, the Proteas playing in pink is something so cool, and then just the Proteas on pink, when they play in pink, they're just unbelievable and awesome. So it's just really a really fantastic day.
I think because pink is such a joyful colour, you're able to be part of the awareness without feeling down and depressed. I think it creates the hum because of the cricketers, because the Proteas are on fire. But at the same time, there is that awareness that people are seen, that we realise, that we understand, and we're there. And I think that's the best part of all.
Whatever we can contribute in raising awareness or raising funds for such a major organization, I'm all for supporting anything to help with saving lives and giving people just a better future to look forward to.
We do see a huge need for it, particularly in the rural areas where people it's expensive for them to get to clinics. They don't necessarily have the correct follow-up. Moving the mobile clinics out there has made a big difference in a lot of people's lives. We're proud to be involved with it and see it as something which is ongoing.
This thing has taken on almost a character of its own. I don't think it's ours anymore. I think it's now South Africa's. And how the Proteas and sports has always united our country, but how the Proteas and the fans just get together for a really good cause, for me, is phenomenal.
We should not underestimate the great work that PinkDrive is doing out there in various communities and in terms of creating the breast cancer awareness. So we are extremely thrilled from a Gauteng Cricket Board perspective to be part of this initiative. And we're looking forward to doing more and more and more PinkDrive initiatives.
I just want to thank everybody involved, and especially PinkDrive, because they an overdrive coming to this event. Everybody works day and night to make this thing a success.
So I say hats off to PinkDrive and to Momentum, Cricket South Africa, and of course GCB, because it's collaborations like this that really will make us win in the end.
The boys are back in town. 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 Used to dance a lot. Every night she'd be on the floor singing what she got.